So what we need to do is place the shirt center on the plantum and give it a quick press. Wait 15 seconds for that press. Get all the moisture out of it. Oh, Shane is not going to be happy with this one.
Doing what I've always done, all for the love of guitars, girls, green grass, and guns. Yeah.
Hey. 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 It's me, Randy. I'm going to take you behind the scenes and show you what it takes to make custom t-shirts. Stick around. It's just going to be a quick video tour on how to set up t-shirts. It is pretty straightforward, but when someone tells you what they want, what they tell you and what they actually have in their mind is most of the time two completely different things. So when they tell you what you want, you have to take your own interpretation on what they want and try and figure out what it is. I had a guy call me and tell me he wanted some t-shirts, and all he said was he wanted TC, lawn care, and his name. It sounded, I thought maybe he would have wanted more than that, but that's all he wanted. So when it comes to the font that he wanted, he had his own font that he wanted. So when it comes to the font that he wanted, this is your standard, I guess. How many fonts do you see here? This is oodles of fonts that I can go through, and I got to find one that fits him specifically. I have my favorites set up here to the top to where most of the time a person's going to be happy with this AR Julian. And that's one of my favorites. So also he wanted his initials on there. That's going to be Julian as well. And he wanted his initials offset. So I need to make those into two different letters there. Let's get in on this and make it about right there. And he wants this on the back of his shirt. He wanted the TC to be large, sitting on top of lawn care. And this is what I have to come up with. So also on the front of his shirt, he wanted this same design right here. Grab that, copy it, and paste it right there. It's going to go on the front of the shirt, so let's make that quite a bit smaller. And he says his name is Shane. He wants it to look like a work shirt. So we'll do Shane. Also make that in that font. Put it under there. Now this is what he told me he wanted. So this is what we're gonna do. I'll send this to him. Make sure that he agrees with the font that he wants, the spelling, and the way everything is. So I'll just take a quick tour over here onto my other page. Get rid of this for now. And I'm going to grab these shirts. I want to. I want to bring them over here. So we have the front and the back of a shirt. Did I mention that he wanted these in green? I don't believe I did. It's a lawn shirt. Why wouldn't they be green? So then I have to position that there. It's not showing up here, so let's do, move that, move it, move it, move it. Bring it over here, start positioning it and sizing it correctly for the back. Scoot it over a little bit. And that looks pretty good right there. And we'll put this one on the chest. Again, it's not showing up. We'll make it show up. So this is going to be a badge, chest badge. We'll put that somewhere where it looks like it should go. And I send this to him. And this is what he asked for, and this is just some of the complications that go into make the custom shirts. What the person tells you isn't always what the person wants. And that's kind of where some of the, it's not really a headache, but that's where some of the, you lose a lot of time in not actually getting out what the customer wants. And hey, I'm here to satisfy, and you make the shirts the way you want it and I'll do it. So I sent this to him. He did like it. But right before we were ready to close the deal, he asked me if I could take the TC off and just leave the Shane on the shirt, which is no problem. Leave that there as a chest badge still. And I didn't mean to move the guy. And there you have it. He liked that a lot better. I like it a lot better. I think it's pretty clean. Might be positioned just a little somewhere else. What the problem is, it's too big. Probably wind up being about like that. So then the next step is making sure, sending these over and double checking and making sure that this is the final design and that they agree on this. So I'll come back when I start cutting. Next, what we're going to do is load our material into the machine. It's already loaded in here, but I'll give you a little demonstration on how this works. These are the hold downs. This white line tells me that there are teeth under here grabbing onto the material. And these teeth down here are what actually rolls the material back and forth. So we'll clamp that down there. We'll come back over to our blade. Take it out, make sure that it's clean. Put that back into place and turn the machine on, and it will measure the material out. And we are ready to cut. So after mapping out the shirt, I found out that I'm going to run 13 inches wide on the back, which is also 13 inches tall. It's actually 13.38, 13 and a quarter, and a 6-inch wide Shane, which will also be an inch and a half tall. So one thing that's kind of weird about t-shirt vinyl is that it's cut backwards. So what we have to do here is flip it over, and then I am going to rotate the whole design 90 degrees. I'm going to grab the whole image and if this will leave, I will draw a square around it to make it easier to take apart later on. I'm going to copy this whole image. And open up my cutting studio, which is Great Cut. And I'm simply going to paste it right there in the corner. Looks like a big black blob. But as you will see, I'm going to turn my speed up to 60 centimeters per second. I'll move the camera over and I'll push the output button and we'll watch this cut out the decal. And there we have it. I'll take the material off there and you can see what's on it. And we'll just start taking away pieces of vinyl that does not belong on this sheet. Now luckily Shane has a easy design to work with. Other times you'll run into people that are really hard to work with, like Andy from Cut and Clean. That guy is a nightmare to work with. Danny Lanier, he's a tough one to get along with too. So picky. Everything's got to be just right with them too. So I want to find if there are any solid pieces in the middle of the letters I can take out. This looks like this is going to come off in one big sheet. Mostly. I want that to tear off. Here's just a blob of vinyl here. It's a lot to work with. What we'll do and pick out these excess areas. It sure is taking longer than what it should. So, like I say, it's all printed backwards. But as soon as it goes on the shirt, it will be right. So now what I need to do is lay the shirt on the bottom platen and make sure it's centered up, because I do have a large piece to go on here. And the first thing I'm going to do is press this for about 3 seconds. That gets moisture out and flattens the shirt. And next I'm going to see where I think this looks good at. What do you think, Shane? We good about right there? TC Lawn Care in full effect now. We'll let that press for 15 seconds. What this is actually doing is melting vinyl into the shirt. And there it is. That green looks really good on that black. It's sharp. I like that. I like that quite a bit. What do you think, Shane? Let's do the front. Throw this up here. You know what? Let's throw this a little bit off center. Make sure it's straight. I hate for your name to be crooked. Actually, you'd probably hate it more than me. Gotta check for your armpit right here. So this is just another rough estimate. You take the armpit area here and the neckline, Just lay it where you think she goes. I like that. And with this piece right here, this is vinyl as well. So I need to cover this up so that it doesn't stick to the top of this. This is 305 degrees. I have 2 timers on this machine. So I'm going to make the first one go off and then just come right back down, press it for 15 seconds. This will auto release. Yeah, that black looks really good on green. Really good. Well, Shane, I hope you like this. This shirt is sitting on an extra large guy. I really like the where the chest badge is. We'll turn around and look at the back. Yes, sir, Shane. Better wear this one loud and proud. TC Lawn Care. Thank you, Shane. Hope you enjoy your shirt. Wait, did I forget? That's right. Randy. Out. Hey. 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 It's me, Randy. Hey, I want to take you guys on